now hatched. Have now hatched. That gives me an idea. First thing I'm going to do today is recap the weather forecast. It's not a huge likelihood of rain, but you know, the threat of rain is there, thunderstorms. Yeah, but the temperatures are just really, really nice. I'm really looking forward to it. Heading out for a morning tour down the trail. I gotta stop at the hardware store today and see if I can find the plastic bolts that I'm gonna use with the battery disconnects. Keep them from coming apart when the screw's taken out of them. When I got down to the trail, I noticed the gate was open, so I was assuming they were doing some more work on the trail, which they were. I pull up to the gate and I notice there's a tractor. I sit there for a few seconds to determine whether it's coming towards me or going away from me. It's coming towards me, so I'm back out of the way and wait for him to come out. Technically, the trail is still closed. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to drive through it or not, but the tractor's going the other direction. If he turns around, I'll probably be going faster than him anyway, so I'm gonna go. I don't like coming all the way down here just to turn around and go back. So, nice, fresh, smooth surface. First one to drive on it. They haven't resurfaced it yet or anything. All they've done is graded it. They've made a huge improvement through here. This was the worst part. There was some pretty severe damage in through here. still pretty rough, but it's 1,000 times better than it was. So, looking forward to it being resurfaced again, all nice and smooth. I can go through here full throttle without worrying about the bumps. Apparently I'm going to be sleeping days, so I got to come out in the morning if I'm going to do any work outside here. It's kind of difficult to buy anything when I'm sleeping, the stuff that I need, but I did manage to go yesterday before I went to bed. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning now, and here I am working. Okay, remember before, these things are the disconnect for the batteries, and they work fine until you take the screw out, and then they come apart. Can't have that. So yesterday I went searching. I couldn't find plastic screws anywhere. I tried a toilet seat screw. They're plastic, but it's too big, so this is the closest I could find to the right size, and I'm hoping, because I can't take these back once I open it, I'm hoping this pin will work. Okay, it will work, but not exactly sure how tight that's gonna fit in there. So these are actually picture hangers for drywall. If you drill the hole, and this is like a wall anchor, you put that in the hole, and then when you pound the nail through, an interesting nail, looks pretty sharp. When you pound the nail through, just like other wall anchors, it spreads the end of it out and kind of tightens it against the edge of the hole. I don't know if you can see that split or not. I'm just not sure if I want to trust that. I mean, it seems to be working, but I guess it doesn't really have to be tight. All it has to do is keep it from coming apart, and it seems to be working. So do we need to take the... Yeah, in order to take this out, I gotta take the nail out. Dang. It's just spread out too far, and it's holding onto the nail. So... yeah. Maybe I can use it until I find something better. Don't know, maybe I'll look on eBay for nylon screws. Okay, well, I can use the needle nose to pull this nail out, and now it comes out. Even though it's kind of stretched a little bit. Just wondering if there's a narrower nail that I can use. It's not quite as thick. I might keep it from spreading too far, but spreading enough to actually work. So take a look at that later. So for now that I know that this is more or less going to work for me, I am going to put my external batteries on. I need to do a little bit of work with my wires. I can't put them on the way they are because the one side's longer than the other. And I'm going to drill a hole on the other side instead of running all the wires through the one side, because it adds so much extra length to the wiring. which isn't a huge deal, but it's still stealing my power with the extra resistance. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the seat off. Oops. And finally get this project underway. What's in there? Oh yeah. Maybe that's why it was moving back. Because I was grabbing that to take the seat off. I bet you I turn it every time I do that. I got one heck of a creak in the back here too. Of course. There it is. I don't know if you heard that. But I'm getting that. There it is. Every time I hit a bump, I'm getting that crack noise. And that will be the hinge right there, I betcha. Because that's usually what makes that noise. The hinge is dried out. It needs to be lubricated. For now. And as far as my fiberglass panel goes, it was a success. It is actually very slightly out of shape, but it's not bad. I can bend it when I'm putting it in. We're all good that way. So now I can take these supports out. I gotta fix this corner here because the resin just kind of dripped down and hardened. Because I gotta get this flat edge in here, so I might have to cut that. So a lot of the extra I was just able to break off. Excuse me. Those are just drops. I can sand those down if I need to. But other than that, it worked out fine. So now I just gotta do the inside. Another piece that I gotta break off or cut off. There's a little bit of air bubbles in it, but nothing I'm worried about. I'm gonna put the putty on here, sand it down all nicely, make it nice and smooth looking. And then I will have a new front for the Monster. Cover up the batteries. Oh, that's later. Another thing I noticed, when I was at the park yesterday morning, doing my tour on my way out shopping, as it seems my alignment is off. The wheels seem to be pointed outwards. I don't like that idea. And the tread is wearing very unevenly on these. I don't know why. This is kind of, you want to see this, right? So they got the tread in here, and this side is flat. The side's wearing the tread off. It's not even, it's on the side. And the other wheel, the tire, I should say, is doing the same thing. So it's kind of like, the tires are on an angle outwards. Yeah, outwards. So like only one side of the tread is touching the road. And there's no adjustment for that. You can't adjust it inwards and outwards. Camber adjustment, I believe that would be called. And there's no way to adjust that on this. So I'm assuming because this doesn't absorb the sharp bumps on the sidewalk, something's bending in here. That's the only thing I can think about it. And there's nothing I can do about that at all. I've got my nice newly painted battery rack. That weighs a lot. That's like good steel there. But cleaned up all the rust. No more rust on it until next spring. Oh, come on. What are you stuck on? You're not centered, that's why. There we go. It's nice that there's all this nice open space in the back. It gives me room to do stuff. Experiment. Create. So I have noticed, using my clamps, I got them all painted up. Apparently last year when I put this on, I painted it and I forgot to paint these things, so they rusted really bad, including the screws, which you can see are just like total rust. So I gotta lubricate those up before I put them in. Both sides. My main concern right now is getting these batteries in. Because this is one thing I've been waiting for. And once the batteries are in, then I can start testing everything out to make sure it's going to get me to the conservation area and back comfortably and safely. Oh yeah, these come up from the bottom. Oops. I guess before I put that in, I should figure out what size it is. What size do I need? Where's the red ones? That one works. Allen wrenches again. Okay. Hole. Let's get it started. Which one? Hold it straight. In theory, the screws should go in straight, but they don't seem to want to do anything. Oh, what's going in? Okay. Alright, that seems to be working there. It'll take a bit of work though. Now it's definitely going in. No question about that. Apparently that's working, so this one has to be. Doesn't it? Why is it so tight? Straight that way. Not straight that way. Why not? Why are you not cooperating? I need vice grips on this thing. Oh, just been kneeling that long. My legs are already toast. They do not like to be squished like that. Ow. Yeah, look at that. It's like it's already set for it. Yeah, it's gotta be paint in the hole. That's what the car's meant to be so tight. My guess anyway. That's my hope. I don't mind doing these jobs, but when things just don't work the way they're supposed to, I get so frustrated. Okay, that now looks straight. Alright, so I'm going to assume that's working now. Of course, it's an assumption, not a guarantee. Alright, now let's see if I altered the hole or altered the screw. Let's try the other screw in it. Okay, maybe a little bit of both. The screw does have some rust on it, so, and that's really tight as well. And again, it looks like it's going on an angle. Oh. No, I'm just gonna put it in. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Oops. And it doesn't seem to want to work any other way. So, right. Okay. I've never had this problem before with this. You see, everything seems to be working, but then all of a sudden it gets really tight. Okay, you're already pretty much in place. Center that. Look good. See what happens when I tighten them. If I can. I can get the wrench in the stinking hole. I don't want to go in now. Not perfectly, but it is working. Okay. This one. Okay. That's one. Let's put it back here. Stop slipping. The pain. You're going straight in, you're fine. You understand what's going on. At the back here, your twin brother is being a real pain. Oh, that looks better. Is that gonna work now? Possibly. Oh, I got it. Oh my goodness. The robins woke up. They're singing their good morning song. Okay. Oh, my legs are really gonna complain about this. Okay, I must have crossfired it because now it doesn't want to go in straight. And it is going in straight, it just doesn't want to. Stop slipping. That's close enough for my liking. Ow, 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 ow. Tighten this one up. Made them out of titanium or something so they didn't bend and twist. It wouldn't be so bad. Okay, that's good and tight. Close enough for me. I hope I never have to take them out again. All those little baby spiders that are all over the place in here have now hatched. Have now grown. And have taken over my shelter, every little corner, and called it their home. That gives me an idea. I have to put the other battery in first, but I might be able to get a long bolt in there, because once these are on here, I have to put this thumb screw in the back to hold the panel on, and I can't go through here. I gotta go from underneath. So if I can find something like this, but longer, I can pull it up from up here. I like that idea. I made battery strips. I had to loop it through one side and then sew it. And I want to do those before I came out. I needed to do both of them, but I didn't know how long the straps needed to be. So I just did both ends. Both ends are done. So now I have to determine I'm gonna have to cut this. Okay, so if I go around this, once, well, you know what? I don't really have another use for this anyway, so I might as well just cut it in half. That's what it's gonna do originally, but it just seemed like such a waste. Because now I'm gonna have, cut it in half, I'm gonna cut off what's left. I'm gonna have two long pieces, or two shorter pieces rather than one long piece left over. Which will make it harder to find a use for a later if I need a long piece like this one. Now I'll keep going until I get to the center. I'll probably cut them out here, but I would rather know for sure that I got enough. That's why I can't remember. I think this was 10 meters or something. I figure, well, that's going to be definitely enough length that I shouldn't need to worry about it. Okay, so now I need one of these. And now they're going to get tangled again, aren't they? Definitely gonna be long enough. No question there. So I will bring you back over. Now, under here. Once I get this done and take the batteries off at another time. Clean it up. Or clean them up, whatever. Now I gotta come from the other side. I have to come from the other side. Alright. Somewhere on here. I have this guy. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, I think I got it now. I think the idea is back. Okay, so set you there for the moment. So I'm going to feed this under again. Okay, so that's one side. Then hope I'm doing this right. Then I'm gonna bring this over through here. Okay, where's that other thing? Where did you go? Oh, you're down there. Okay. Alright, now. Oh, this is killing my back. Being sort of semi half bent over like this, just killing me. Alright, now you through here. If that's possible. I was so sure that I had these clippy things all sorted and ready to go. And I went to look for them last night and I could not find them anywhere. Okay, so you're there. Might actually work. So I found an old backpack and just cut some new ones off. Where did that go? Buried it. Alright, pull you through here first. This is a lot of work, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, one more. Get you guys together so you're not. I got it now. I got it this time. Which side there? No way. Okay. So I'll bring you up here. So in order to do that, I needed to bring this up. Okay, and go over here. Okay, hey, none of that. Almost one more loop. One more through the hole. We're done. Just like that. I've taken my fingers with it. Okay, so now use this to tighten it. You get back underneath there where you're supposed to be. Just like that. Just like that. And that should stay in place. Except for, you know, a little bit of stretching that it does. There's only a nylon strap, so it does stretch. And that should keep it in place. Good to me. I can cut this, take that off, just like that, anytime I want to remove them. Perfect. Nice and simple. I wonder if I can do this on the top. No, I gotta do this at the back. You have to do this at the back. That's pretty tight. I like it. Clickety click. Rubber trick. Okay. And cut a little bit more. Just like that. My cheap scissors again. Now I have two straps that length. One more thing I got to do before I consider that one complete is seal the end so it doesn't fray. There we go. Hot, hot, sticky, hot, sticky. Melted plastic stuck to your skin. It's not very pleasant. Okay, that's one. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, you go through here. Twisting back through here. Go away, mosquito. I am not your breakfast. Not today, anyways. Now, I do talk to myself a lot, and just so you know, I am aware of it. I just don't care. Don't care, because a lot of times I just kind of ramble on and it'll help me remember things for later, or I get ideas just from working through things by talking. Oh, again. You may have caught that before I did. have to take a nice long break once this is done. I am in so much pain right now. Mainly from partially bending over like this. What are you? Oh, I see what it is. Just trying to get my clips lined up properly here. Yeah, scroll through. There you go. Scroll through. Up a little bit. Alright. Seems to be perfect. And we'll cut you up again. The other one. Wow. Bad. Seal the end. It's supposed to melt, not burn. Okay. Oh, that's that. That is that. So they're now on there. I should have cleaned them before I put them on, but I just wanted to get this done. I was gonna, well, I should say I was thinking about a bike ride tonight. I believe this is Thursday. That depends on the weather, because the forecast has changed 3 times since yesterday. So I don't know what to expect, aside from nice temperatures. So I don't know. Now by the time I got my shopping done yesterday, after being up all night and staying up, it was at least noon by the time I got to bed. And I can't do that anymore. My body does not like lack of sleep. It also doesn't like too much sleep. So I can't even sleep in to compensate, to change myself back into sleeping a different time. Like right now I need to be sleeping nights so I can be up in the daytime to do work on this. As before I was waiting, because I didn't have everything I needed. Now I have pretty much everything I need. Now I just don't have the time. If I worked on this all day, I might actually get something done. But I don't know if I can do that. Because it is now 5:38 in the morning. Which means I've been up for 13 hours. I don't know how much. Oh, I'm not going to be able to go for a bike ride anyways. Not on that little bit of sleep. There's no way. I would not have the energy to complete that. Crap. Be nice if I could drive this out there. I know it won't be the same thing. It's not just being there, it's the biking in the rain that I like. When I'm doing that, I am expelling energy, which would keep me warm. Go away, mosquito. But when I'm sitting on here, I'm really not doing anything, so I'm not generating any energy. And I get cold a whole lot quicker. Mosquitoes are driving me nuts out here. So that's where we stand on that. So what I am going to do now is, I guess I don't need to take that off. I am going to, yeah, that won't make any difference if that touches. Because, oh yeah, it will, because I had it upside down. And this is where I might run into a problem. What I should actually be doing, because these are too big for the positive terminals, they're supposed to be on the negatives. But I wanted, oh man, I don't know. As I wanted to switch the positives, not switch the negatives. These don't have side posts, so it's not like I can even change them over. Because these fit the negative terminals perfectly, because that's what they're designed for. So what I would like to at least get done, holy cow, that scared me. I'd like to get done today is just get these on. So that way they're there, and all I need to do is work on whatever it is I'm trying to say I need to work on. The wires, that's it. I gotta redo the wiring. Because I am going to make... I am really not doing good with keeping my mind on track of what I'm trying to say. I don't even remember what I was trying to say now. Okay. I want to get these on for now. I guess so. Once I get the wiring done, the wiring, I think that's what I was talking about. I'm going to cut it to the proper length. Because what I did the first time was the two negatives were connected to the two negatives on the battery. This one was connected to this battery, this one was connected to that battery, and all I was doing was switching the positives. Now the problem is, I got 4 wires coming into the monster, and they're all coming in from underneath to this one hole on this side. And the battery on this side goes straight down through the hole and over to this battery. That's fine. But this battery
has to come all the way over here to go down under the hole and then go all the way back over to that one. So one side's like not quite twice, but basically twice as long as it needs to be. So I'm going to drill a hole on the other side. Which, now that I look at it, might be a little more difficult. Because where I have the hole on this side is where the wire comes out to go to the motor. I never even paid attention to that. However, there should just still... Where's that other hole? Oh, it's way over there. But you can barely even see that from behind. So I can put it even down farther, or up further. I'm thinking up further. Yeah, I guess I go up farther. That roll bar is going to hide it. Okay. I'll do that then. So I'll get this on now. And I'll start cutting those wires up. I just have the terminals crimped right now. I want to put solder in them. Which means I have to get my propane torch back. I think I know who has it. Not positive, but I think I do.
So at this point, things got really bad. And it's a combination of vibro fog, my lack of sleep, plus the energy that I'm putting out right now. Just kind of playing havoc with my mind. So rather than submitting you to the torture of trying to figure out what the heck I'm talking about, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to skip through the rest of this. The job's pretty much finished anything. I'm just putting everything back together. So, batteries are now mounted to the monster, and all I have left to do is wire them up, and it's all ready to go. So, thanks for watching.
wasn't too impressed with these terminals. Positive ones are bigger than